Fight fans, we've got some unfortunate news in today's video.
What's up, everybody? I have some breaking news for you this morning.
Arman Sarakan has pulled out of his planned title rematch with Islam Makhachev. But don't worry just yet. Dana White knows how to salvage a fight in difficult situations. Mu wants money. Moicano has already sent a warning to Makhachev, saying he's ready to shock the world.
What's up, motherfuckers? You know what time is it? Money, Moicano, time.
Even Moicano sensed something a few weeks ago.
I hope they broke a leg or something so I can jump in and fight for the title.
Honestly, I knew this yesterday, 1 a.m.
Alex Pereira jokes that he's ready to take on Makhachev.
Holy shit.
The co-main event was also at risk in the week leading up to the fight, as reports surfaced that Merab Dvalishvili might pull out due to an injury, putting the fight in jeopardy. Let's take a closer look at what happened, but please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks in advance to all our subscribers.
What's up, everybody? I have some breaking news for you this morning. Around 1 a.m., we received a call from Arman Sarakan, who informed us that he was experiencing significant back pain due to the injury. He feels like he is not healthy enough to compete, so he is out of the fight. Stepping in to face Islam Makhachev for the title will be Renato Moicano. Moicano's been on a tear since moving up to 155 pounds and currently holds the longest active win streak amongst all fighters in the top 10 of the lightweight division. He's won 6 of his last 7 fights, including his last 4 in a row, with 3 of those coming by finish. The guy is an absolute savage, and every fight he's in is a war. He weighed in on championship weight to be prepared as the backup in case something happened. And when we spoke to him this morning, I can tell you he wants this fight. And when I called Islam, Islam said, brother, I am the champion. I don't care who it is. I will fight anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, the pound for pound #1 fighter in the world, Islam Makhachev versus Renato Moicano for the lightweight title. Live tomorrow night from the Intuit Dome in Los Angeles, California. I will see you there.
As you know, Moicano was originally set to face Beneil Dariush on the same card.
I do have to ask you, he was supposed to fight Beneil Dariush. What's in store for Beneil?
We'll take care of Beneil. We'll get him figured out.
You always do.
I regret to inform everyone that the news about me having to pull out of UFC 311 due to a back injury is true. This was the hardest decision I've ever had to make in my fighting career. I would like to thank the UFC for understanding, and I look forward to competing for my first UFC championship in the future. Thank you all for your support, Tarukan wrote on social media. Of course, this is bad news, but Dana White knows how to save a fight in difficult situations.
And when we called Islam Makhachev, he said, brother, I am the champion. I fight anybody. I don't care.
Makhachev himself responded by saying, "What does this title mean? It means that you are the best in the world. And if you are the best in the world, it doesn't matter who stands in front of you." What should I say? No, never, let's do it. Makhachev also sent a message to Dana White after accepting the fight against Moicano. Dana White, now you understand the meaning of pound for...
Honestly, I knew this yesterday, 1 a.m. night before I go sleep. Honestly, it can happen with anybody. If you guys remember 2017 March, it's happened with me too. Then after that, I go hospital, make surgery, come back, and I tell UFC, if it was my mistake, give me other best guy. I'm gonna beat this guy and deserve my title shot. It was same thing with me, you know. I just wanna wish him all the best. You know, he's young, he's tough, he can come back. He have to survive this situation and come back. Now, new main event, I think is Moicano. He have very big experience in UFC. How many? Like 10, 11 years in UFC. He have 4 win streak, and he is on his prime. You know, it's like it's a good fight. It's of course it's not like Arman and Islam, but it's still very competitive fight, and we not gonna underestimate this guy.
Renato Moicano has been on an impressive run in the lightweight division. Stepping in to face Makhachev on such short notice demonstrates Mu's readiness and ambition to seize this title opportunity. Such a chance comes to fighters very rarely, and it should give him extra motivation. But will it work against Makhachev? In any case, it will be a good fight. because Islam Makhachev got a chance to avenge his friend Moicano and Zubaira. Two Kugov best friends of Makhachev and Khabib first met at UFC 198 on May 14, 2016. Moicano ultimately won the fight via split decision, but Moicano definitely felt something almost as if he had predicted.
Yeah, I hope they broke a leg or something so I can jump in and fight for the title. There was no conversation about that, but once they offered me the card and I knew that the title fight would be on the line, who knows, right? Who knows?
Try to sell anybody that, but I believe inside my heart that he's on trouble tomorrow.
But fans are definitely disappointed. Everyone was eager to see the Makhachev versus Sarachan rematch.
Arman was at the press conference yesterday. All was good. Left the press conference. That was at around 7 p.m. local time. Was cutting weight and had no issues. No issues all camp. Healthy, no problem. Was like 8 or so pounds over. Was en route to making weight and then injured his back.
Many people wonder how Arman injured his back, especially considering that he had always shown no signs of trouble with it before. Maybe he injured his back from all that training. Others are joking, is this the secret technique he was talking about? One fan wrote Dana White and the UFC deserve a ton of credit for how quickly they can change plans, they're second to none. Another wrote, wouldn't it be easier to wait a little and let Charles Dubois have a fight camp and step in? No. Disrespect to Moicano, but it would have been one of the biggest upsets if he won, though I doubt it. The Combat Sports Matrixer wrote Islam is going to smoke Moicano. Islam versus Arman 2 should be made again in the summer, and if Islam beats Arman again, then he should fight Charles at the end of the year. Then in 2026, he should get his opportunity to move up for...
Manny Moicano is coming for the belt. Be ready, Islam Makhachev. Tomorrow is money time. Man, I'm so happy that I got this opportunity. I have been working for this for a long time and I knew that could happen. That's why I was training 5 rounds, that I was training with a southpaw. I'm ready and tomorrow I'm going to shock the world. Islam Makhachev, my brother, tomorrow I come for you and I'm coming for that belt. And tomorrow I will be the champion.
You know, somebody from the Mighty team was like, this card's worse. I don't think it is. I think it's a better fight. Here's the reason why. You look at what Manny Moicano has done recently. He is on a tear because the man can't afford to lose. And I think it's a tougher fight for Islam Makhachev. The reason why is because, one, you got to do it within 24 hours. You have no idea what the game plan is going to be. The whole thing changes. But, you know, both those guys are well-rounded, right? You know, Islam Makhachev is the pound for best fighter in the world, so he can fight anybody on any given day. But you do have to make some adjustments because the way that Manny fights compared to what Arman does is 9-day difference. I feel Moicano is way more dangerous than Arman.
Alex Pereira joked on his Instagram, implying that he is ready to fight Islam Makhachev. I am flying to Los Angeles, wrote. As you remember, the co-main event was also at risk during the week leading up to the fight. Media reports surfaced suggesting that Merab Dvalishvili might be injured, potentially jeopardizing the bout. In late December, fans noticed Dvalishvili training with a bandage on his right leg, leading to rumors of a staph infection. However, during the UFC 311 pre-fight photo shoot, visible scars on his leg revealed that the issue stemmed from surgery, not infection. The situation appeared to be improving, but concerns lingered. In a recent interview with an Asian YouTube channel, Dvalishvili unwrapped the bandage, revealing fresh stitches from the surgery. These images, which had not been previously seen, caused fans to worry about his condition.
I will post injury or whatever after the fight, but before I don't want to show and make panic people, you know?
Merab probably wouldn't risk fighting for the belt if his injury could seriously mess up the fight. Plus, it's super rare for UFC fighters to step into the cage completely healthy. That said, the Georgian champ doesn't want people to forget about the challenges of his prep. If he loses, he can always say, hey, I was injured, give me a rematch, and he'd have a good point. But if Merab beats Umar, it'll be a huge deal, and could really boost his spot in the UFC, with just 6 weeks of training after surgery, and taking down a fighter with the famous name, a major accomplishment on its own. This scenario would be a brilliant chapter in Dvalishvili's career, potentially opening doors to even greater opportunities and solidifying his legacy. However, the outcome remains uncertain, and fans eagerly await to see which version of events will unfold. But what is your predictions? Who will win and how? Write your thoughts in the comments. I'm very interested to see what you guys think.
One time, I have one story. One time we're training in the San Jose, and some of the guys say, let's go to San Francisco. I told them, hey, no, I don't want to go to San Francisco because some of them it's like traffic, more than 1 hour by drive in the weekend. And they just leave, 4 people. And I called them after 2 hours, hey, where are you guys? You reached the San Francisco? They said, no, we reached the hotel where we live from. I said, well, what happened? They told me, we go to the gas station and Omar put diesel in our car. From that moment, we told everybody, don't give your kids to the Muay Thai school when they was young.
Ислам. Провинился, что он сделал?
Накосячил, да, как обычно.
А брат-то ты что, вместо бензина дизель налил, да?
Глаза ему прям смотри. Шама.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. Real shit from the shower. You guys are complaining about Rampage, but I'm over here sad and depressed about Merab. He took Francidia from your boy, and now he over here slacking the twerk girl on the ass. What is I supposed to do? I guess I gotta be like the Rampage. I won't wait and still shit. That's crazy. But yeah, y'all complaining about the Rampage podcast. Like, all respect to OG. Me and OG had some words and y'all was lucky enough to see it. I ain't got nothing but respect for the OG. Been watching him for a long time. Probably way before y'all. But that being said, since y'all want to keep complaining, I'm taking all them posts down. I'm going ahead and getting a ticket to the fight.